Hello, I'm Kiran Ramaya. I'm a certified yoga and meditation practitioner. I've been practicing yoga for the last 5 years now. Today, I'm going to be talking about pranayama, one of the most important aspects of in the yogic system or in the yoga practice, and how we can get started with the very basics of pranayama. When I first started learning pranayama, I only thought it was just about sitting in one place and breathing, taking oxygen, inhaling oxygen, and exhaling all the toxins. But there is so much more to it, which I learned later when I started practicing for a few weeks. So, what is pranayama all about? What is prana? Prana, it means a vital energy force, or yama, it means to regulate or to control. So, how you control your energy that is going into your system makes a lot of difference. So, with that said, pranayama helped me in so many ways in so many ways in my life, in different aspects of my life. It didn't help me just mentally. It also helped me physically, emotionally. I was able to make so much more decisions. I became more conscious. I was able to be peaceful. I was able to make clear decisions. So it became clarity, and I was able to empathize with people mostly using this practice. So with that said, before we get started with pranayama, I would want you to keep in mind the four important elements, or to be aware of these four important elements before we get started. So, well, the first and foremost important one is to find a place and a time to do this practice. If you don't have a right place and a time, you cannot get started with pranayama. Secondly, it is the posture. Keep your body posture always erect and straight. Keep your spine always straight while you're practicing this asana, without which it's of no use. The next important one is do not combine pranayama with any other high intense workout. Always keep pranayama towards the end of any workout that you do. You can combine it with meditation, that's the best, but yes, do not combine it with any high intense workout. And lastly, it is the time that you need to give your body to get adjusted, to observe the energy that you have taken while practicing pranayama. So today we're going to be learning one of the first type of pranayama. There are 8 types of pranayama. The first one is Nadi Shodhan pranayama, which means a channel and purification. Nadi means a channel. Shodhan means a purification. So it's a purification channel that is getting into your system. In other words, alternate nostril breathing technique. So to get started, we've had 4 important elements to keep in mind, and we need to be aware of it every time we practice pranayama. So today, let's begin by practicing the first step. So today I'm going to be sitting in Vajrasana. This is a place where I'm comfortable in, and it automatically keeps my spine erect. But if you're not comfortable in this position, you can find any place that you're comfortable. As long as your spine is erect, you can practice this pranayama. So before we get started, let's observe 2 rounds of breathing so that your body gets adjusted to this position or to this posture, so that we can comfortably move to the next step in this practice. Take a deep inhalation and exhalation for about 2 rounds, and then we can get started. After 2 rounds of deep inhalation and exhalation, let's begin. So keep your palms facing upwards on your knees. And use your left palm and bring your thumb and the index finger together to form a chin mudra. The word chin mudra means it's a conscious seal that you're observing in this practice. So it simply means you're trying to consciously be aware of what you're trying to do. So this symbolizes that. And now we're going to be using the right hand. Essentially, we're going to be using thumb and the ring finger to practice this pranayama. First, bring your right thumb on, gently press it against the right nostril. Bring your ring finger and place it on your left nostril, and your index and the middle finger in between your eyebrows. Now, always remember, you need to start pranayama with an exhalation. So you're going to exhale through the left nostril and get the start. Now, take a deep inhalation from the same nostril you exhale. Close the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. Take a deep inhalation and exhale through the left nostril. With this, we have completed one round. Always remember, do 9 rounds of pranayama whenever you get started. Initially, you may find it to be difficult, but you should do 9 rounds of pranayama. And you can get started slowly, but try to do 9 rounds of pranayama every single day. Let's do another round of pranayama without breaking the chain. With this, we finished 2 rounds of pranayama. The most important thing to keep in mind when practicing pranayama is that apart from keeping your spine erect, you need to focus on your breath. Whenever you focus on your breath, make sure your exhalation is longer than your inhalation. The deeper you inhale, the deeper you should exhale. It simply means that observing your positive energy and exhaling all the negative energy. Don't just think of it as inhaling the oxygen and exhaling the carbon dioxide or the toxins. You need to observe the positive, keep in mind the positive things that you've been thinking of, and inhale all those positive energies and exhale the negative energy out of your system. With that said, I would like to end this session, but before we completely move on, I would want to highlight the 4 key elements for you to keep in mind or to be aware of before you get started with this pranayama. So one is the place and time, be aware of it. Second, be aware of your posture. The next important one is not to combine this with any other high intense workout. Do it only after high intense workout, keep it towards the end. And lastly, rest. After you finish 9 rounds of pranayama, make sure you relax and close your eyes and observe your breathing for about 2 minutes to understand, how the energy has gotten into your system. Let the energy settle in and observe. Your body observes. The goal of pranayama is to just connect your mind and body together. With that said, I would like to end this session. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please do reach out to me anytime on email. I'll be able to answer any questions you may have in the pranayama practice. Thank you so much for watching.